All right, and we're back with the second
Oh, we're back.
match. We are
Here we
back.
go.
Yeah, we're live right now. Hello.
Hello. Here we go.
Just gonna let them know that we're live. Thanks, OBS, for being dumb.
Yep. They got the PUBG update. Been making out work.
Sponsored by PUBG.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? What happens?
Yeah.
Like I said, you're the only guy, so they can't fire you. That's how I'm looking at it.
Like I'm getting paid anyways.
Well, like I said, they the two reasons why they can't fire you. You're the only guy, and they ain't paying you.
Yeah.
You know.
Pretty good job security.
Yep, you're good. Now this is gonna be interesting on this. N runs this. They like this. Gonna see if they're gonna try to pull the same kind of thing on me if they're gonna go for the back. KMD also likes to go for the back on this map, but they usually like to do a 1, 2, 3 tanks, give or take. See what they do. It'd be funny if one team goes outside and the other team goes the inside and they just completely miss each other, but we'll see what happens.
I think
It'll be
that
interesting.
happened with,
This map brings out a lot of strats, a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah, I think it was an intermediate league match where they had Himmelsdorf and one team actually took like Banana Road or something like that to flank behind them and only had 2 Kronvons or something like that up on the 0 line from the north.
That's interesting. Well, the other thing is that like all the tournaments we've done for the last 4 years, nobody plays Himmelsdorf. Right? The flag's always in the middle, so you got people turtling here. This is like it's all something new, and the tank picks are usually what win it. So we'll see. Yep, there goes N. They're like, well, Z-Bird already got spotted, so ideally they're gonna know, hey, the IA-7's down here and he's pushing down this line. He's not going to the top. So now one thing that we didn't do against them, and then I felt like we could have did against them, is that they could just take 3 of these fast tanks and put them on the cap. They don't have anybody up there to go reset it. So we'll see. They're going to take their Chinese and Russian heavies and push. Oh no, they're going to set up a trap. Maybe? I don't know. I don't do they really? No, they have to realize that they're split. All right, so we'll see. We'll see. Got no commentating on here. I have no idea what's going on. So
something funky's
you'll
going
see it
on
as
here,
I see
and we're
it.
just gonna find out what
Yeah.
it is.
Well, I think Boxhound's going to be caught out here. He's bouncing shots like, oh, and as I say that, not so much. That's a bad spot. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. They're coming right on this machine.
This time,
Oh, Kyle, no,
Xbox.
that was okay. They still got these IS-7s here. These E4s and this machine have got to get in there. These E4s got to have a whap of a shot, and they got to make sure that they at least win this fight. They can't pull. Oh wow. Okay, they got a fire on him. That's fine. He's one shot. You should be able to get him. Oh no, well, this is just N cleaning up house again. Suggs is gonna have to 1v1 this guy. Dole's on a reload with the machine. Looks like KMD's dwindling. Yep. And he's just got too many guns left. This is just way too many guns. All the autoloaders are on reload right now. Once they get loaded, it's gonna be the pain train. These 3 guys are gonna get surrounded. They might be able to kill 1 or 2, but they're gonna get pain train.
See how well the Stellinium holds up on this one.
Yeah, well, he's gonna get machined. If Dojo's smart, he's just gonna let him shoot him. Machine's gonna come around to 50B's gonna come around. It's gonna be GG for that guy. Oh, guy survived. Yeah. He's on fire.
Back.
You got Stugs over here, and he's down.
That's it.
Same thing. Same exact thing. And just runs at him. Take a couple different angles. Focus fire him down. They take it in.
Don't give them time to react.
The other thing is, like, and not bad pin ratios, not terrible, but not great either. And a little bit better pin ratios necessarily on KMD's side, but then you see Boxhound's in a bad spot, they lose a tank. The machine's not really able to move around, get a bunch of clips off. Super Conquerors, really, you don't want them down there fighting. You're going to want them hold down on top of the hill. So it's just, it seems like, they just get 1, 2, 3 guns, and they just snowball them down.
I wonder if it's because they use the joystick extensions from FatalGrips.com.
They might be that. I can honestly bet I'm thinking N is running a bunch of grips. I think that's what it is.
KMD needs to buy those the grips you can put on the handles when their hands get
Need to
sweaty
buy
in those
something.
situations. They can react better. Or use the energy drink from FatalGrips.com. Toxic waste. That'll boost reaction times.
Sell energy drinks too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's like a gaming company.
It comes in those little miniature 55-gallon drums too.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's on their website.
I don't know, I was never a fan of Mountain Dew until I started playing video games, and I love it. So, I don't know. To each their own. KMD's just got to adapt. They got to realize that N's going to bring the fight, and they either need to match the fight or they need to be in a position to make them pay if they want to come in and fight them. Still winnable. It's only one game. It's a new set. You can still split with them. But it's definitely different. I think N's brought a new kind of style to this. Back to the old Panda YOLO strats. But these are more YOLOs with a little bit of a strat with them, and it seemed to be working. Two IS7s this time, so it's a little bit slower. But I think KMD's going on, hey, we're going to try to match what they pick. Rely on skill and beat them. So we'll see.
Yeah, so far the only difference is DB. Wait on KMD. 250Bs.
KMD just needs to turn the snowball the other way. They need to be the guy who gets the tank, second tank, They need to get the tanks up. It's a little tiny things. Like, the thing is, like, well, this is my opinion again, but from calling, when a team wants to come at you like N is, okay, if you're ready for it, you can easily handle it, but every single person on your team has to know where they have to be and where they have to go. One guy makes a mistake, 2 guys make a mistake, 3 guys, that's 1 tank, that's 2 tank. As you can see, 1 guy's out of position last time, he gets clapped, all their guys reload, come out, and then they just sweep, they're just banging down tanks. Because that guy's not there, it creates an overmatch on one side, and then eventually that turns, and loses 1 tank, but they kill 3. So, KMD's they got to start to take the memento and the tempo back into them. We yell tempo, tempo when we play.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think KMD needs to do. Yeah, not even joking about it either. We'll see, but I think this is, I think KMD needs to pull this one back, get some momentum, wind under their sails, whatever you want to call it. This is a big match, and I don't think they want to go down 2-0 coming after here and losing a bunch of games in a row. They got to pull this back. I got to get some points, string this together, and pull this back. Looks like N's no. Well, let's see. No, they got the 113 on his side. Kind of looks like N's going to be doing the same thing, but I can't really tell yet until they're. It depends whether they're going to take that turn at H8, but definitely looks like KMD's going all to the hill. Wasn't there a way to make this thing go super quick? Oh, there we go. Is this how you do it? God, I don't even know if it's going fast or not.
Like a stream.
I don't. Honestly, I don't know. I don't even know if I think I'm going fast and I'm not going fast, or I'm actually going fast. But whatever. Well, now I don't know how to turn it off. Anyway, yeah, N's gonna go. Okay, they took the left side. Left side. They took the left side. Throwing that out there. Okay. And let's see if they can get some farm. Let's see if they hold here, or if they're gonna keep pushing up the hill. This is good, okay? Now, this is exactly what I was talking about. If KMD can all work together, keep the tanks, stay focused on this, this is where they can force N into their guns and win it. And the question is are they going to... No, they're not holding anybody back. Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be close. I think KMD needed to really kind of just hunker down, take those two corners and fight them. They got all their backs, all these backs to this tanks in the breeze. But they got a couple guys on the hill. They need to pound this guy out coming around the corner. Need more than one pin. Oh, man.
All right, number one.
Got the cap. They either need to start pinning shots or they need to turn sideways and block this road. I know it's a crazy thing to say, but it's actually something that they could do. Alright, they're going to hope that these 5 tanks right here are going to hold off these guys. If they're going to cap, they need to just tell this machine to get on the other side of the rock and hope Achilles doesn't die. And they're going to have to go for the cap. There you go, there's a good track shot. Wow, look at this. This is wild. Here they come. Okay, they got a guy on end. This guy's going to ram him. He's going to die though for that. Going to get behind the rock. He's down. You got a fire on the machine. Machine's burning. I don't think he's going to die. It'll probably be one shot. Imp's in the middle of them, taking shots. Okay, he's on reload. They got to get Imp's out. Their 50B's on reload. They're going to have to push back up. It looks like that initial damage pushing up is really coming back to haunt them right now. 50B's one shot. It'd be nice to get him out. Hopefully Warthog on the bottom can hold this guy off long enough. Machines coming in ram. Man, everybody's just ramming with these machines, huh? Look like they kind of brought it back a little bit, but Suggs has got a lot of health and their machine has got a lot of health, but unless he can get this 50B out without taking damage, it's going to be hard for him to justify bringing this back. Now
I think they were a little bit too close to that incline. They had pulled back just a little bit.
I think the thing is, and this is how N kind of beat me, is that you need to either be faster to get up the hill, or you need to commit to fighting them on those 2 things. You know? Because you could either send 3 tanks to the cap and fight them at the corners at you know, B0 and A0, or you could leave everybody there and fight them at the corners at B0 and A0 if they have to come up the hill. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they got to B0 and A0 without taking damage, but they lost too much health climbing back up. And pin the shots, got to where they need to go. Put on the brakes. Pretty decent pin ratios on it. And you got a couple guys that maybe kind of dropped the ball a little bit on that aspect, but not really bad. But it's just, it was the same thing. Just have too many tanks, too much health at the end of the match. So this is do or die for KMD. Do or die. I'm assuming that was N's map pick, right? Or do we not know that?
I do not know.
If I had to guess, I have to say it is, right? Because I would have to see that, you know, KMD being caught off guard. That's it. So I think KMD needs to get on a map, slow this down, get on open ground, and bring this one back. But, you know, what do I know? That's what they tell me. Okay, that's an open map. So let's see. I think, you know, one side of Proc's got a little bit of advantage, but Proc is pretty much just fast rotations, hold down heavy tanks. Who's better? You know, this isn't a map where focus fire is going to make you, you know, it will when the fight breaks out, but you can get away with just beating the guy in front of you. You get a couple guys that just beat the guy in front of them, you're going to win on Proc. So, I think this can fit into a little bit of KMD's more. Don't know about the Leopard 1, but I'm going to assume that's going to be somewhere where he's just going to try to snipe and not be spotted. But, I mean, I'm a fan of Leopard 1. I haven't seen too much of it. Oh, wow, this is some weird tanks. Yeah, this is some weird tanks. This is either we got a secret strat that's going to blow your mind, or this is, hey, we're putting up the white flag, we don't care anymore.
Pick your favorite tank. Go with it.
I don't know. I don't know. Leopard 1, 50B on Proc.
Maybe they're playing tank roulette.
I don't know. We'll see. I think N likes to play heavy on Proc too, where they'll take like maybe a light tank and 2 batch hats, 5 heavies.
Little heavy.
Dojo's always been pretty heavy on Proc.
They ran a couple Russian mediums, maybe 1 or 2 at the least. 1 or 2 bats, and then the rest were heavies. Rarely did they use a light tank.
Well, they can't have 3 machines, so somebody's got to deselect. Oh, that's a light tank, a Leopard 1, 6 autoloaders. So we'll see. I mean, Dojo can obviously see what they're running.
Could be wrong, but I think they're trying to
go
for
mobility's all fine and dandy, you know, but you kind of need to be able to move to use the mobility, if that makes sense. So unless these heavy tanks are going to be fighting something and being distracted, they're just going to be waiting for you, you know what I mean? I mean, you can run around all you want, but you're eventually going to have to fight them. So unless they're fighting somebody else and you're going to be shooting them back and shooting them in the side, then you're either going to have to go at them eventually. So, but hey,
the bat
I don't know.
Will be, are they north spawn or south?
I
think Nightmare's north, so that'll be the bat and B1.
So
that or
I don't know.
6.
Calling full YOLO.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have that lineup. You're not going to be able to hold down. You're not going to be able to control anything. You're going to have to go straight at them. Which could work. You know, don't get me wrong. I've seen it work.
Oh, they're south.
If N takes 2 tanks and puts them, you know, on the side of the tracks, if N's going to the side of the tracks, maybe they get a tank or 2. But also, if you're going to be YOLOing in, depending on where N is, if they YOLO in and N's somewhere where they can get away, then they can YOLO back in. But it's all going to come down to the first clip. So we'll see what they do. Like I said, I've never really seen anybody kind of take this on Proc. At least not where you're defending with flags, you know, like you're not defending here. Okay, they're just lining up. Yeah, so lots of Leopard 1 getting pounded. Oh no, they're going. Oh, they're going. Well, half of them are going and half of them aren't going.
A little bit of a timing issue.
Got a kill. I can't even. Yeah. Maybe people had good shots. Boxtown's done. He's on fire. Yeah, KMD's bleeding, and now they're all going to be in reroad and just absolutely get farmed.
Yeah, there it
It's,
is.
yeah, you're just not going to push it. The heavy tanks auto aim and pin. Whether they were auto aiming or not, I don't know. But, you know, whether you're moving 60 or not, you know, you're coming flying over hill 30 miles an hour. It's going to be tough to pin, you know.
Well, I see what KMD
113s
was
and
going to do.
IS7s.
They were going to just do a quick YOLO push, take out, you know, 3 tanks, and then dip out, and then let the others kind of hold them while the rest reload. But they didn't really have the focus fire, I think. The shots seemed a little bit sporadic.
Well, you know, if Dojo splits up and it's got 4 tanks there, yeah, it works. But the thing is, Dojo sees the line. Well, I'm assuming Dojo's a caller friend. Whoever the caller friend is, he sees the lineup, and he's just going to keep them all together. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, unfortunately, that is too bad. Good pins, but at the end of the day, N was ready.
I forgot to change to live. My bad, guys. You're watching the preparing.
Oh, that's not good.
They had a tiny little window to look at.
That is
oh,
not
man.
good. That is not
now
good.
I'm buggy. I need an update. I apologize about that, guys. I just started streaming yesterday. I haven't learned everything yet.
Hey, man, it's rough out there, especially when you got me in your ear. You know what I'm saying? That's too bad. It's too bad. I would have expected a little bit more of a fight back.
Well, if you got a magnifying glass somewhere, I'm sure, or you can use your phone. You can use a camera on your phone and just zoom in.
Yeah. It's too bad, but good games all around. Good to see. It looks like N's definitely taking the next level, I think, in comp. So, congratulations, N. People are going to be watching you now. So, that's how that's going to work. But definitely, it's definitely good they can come out and handle KMD like that. I think KMD was one of the favorites going in.
Is that 2-0 or 3-0?
What was it?
It's 3-0, right?
That was a 3-0. That was a straight 3-0.
And I forgot to update the scoreboard.
I think the other one was a 3-1.
Wow, I'm dropping the ball
Nah.
on this. I need to get some of that
Nobody
energy
cares
drink
about the
from
scoreboard,
fatalgrips.com so I can stay focused, you know?
Yeah, probably would help.
I can save a little bit of
Oh,
dough
it definitely
using
would help.
GTL as a promo code as well. I have to look into that.
Either way, I guess that's going to be it for us. Appreciate you having me.
Thank you for commentating on short notice.
Oh, I had a good time.
Yeah.
Not going to lie, I had a good time. But either way, I will head out of here.
All right.
Thank you for your time. Either way, hopefully I get to see you stream one of my matches soon. And then when I screw up, you can yell at me when I can't hear, you know? So that's how that works.
I'll be sure to remember that one.
Anytime, man. Have a good rest of the night. I'm out of here. And thank you again.
Later. Alrighty, guys, that's gonna end it. 3-0 Nightmare for match 2. 3-1 Nightmare for match 1. My bad again for not switching to full screen for you guys. I'm sure you guys will be yelling in chat when you come across that. There was a 10-minute delay, so not much I can do at this point. Anyways, fatalgrips.com obviously is a sponsor of GTL. Use promo code GTL for a little bit of a discount. And thanks for the follows, everyone, and the Warthog, Ragin, and Jesus for the bits. Much appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.